Good morning, agents of change. Welcome back to Beyond Prompting. I'm Banana, and today we're talking about the biggest gap in AI right now. The gap between chasing agentic AI and actually catching it.
Chasing and catching, Banana. That sounds like we're about to hear a very 2026 story.
Oh, we are. Forrester just published The State of Agentic AI 2026, and their headline is brutal. 3/4 of enterprise leaders say they're adopting agentic AI, but only a small minority actually have it running in meaningful production.
Wait, 75% are adopting, and barely anyone has it working.
Exactly. Beyond what Forrester calls agentish chatbots, real production is rare, and truly scaled multi-agent systems, rarer still. The report's authors, Brian Hopkins, Craig LeClaire, and the team, frame it perfectly. The technology is a runaway train, and the enterprise is the heavy load it has to pull.
Okay, so let's set the context. Why does everyone believe in this if hardly anyone's caught it yet?
Because the proofs are in. This isn't vaporware. OpenAI has been running an internal software development workflow with minimal human intervention for months. Cursor has deployed long-running coding agents. Anthropic has demonstrated multi-day research agents. These things genuinely work.
So the capability exists, but companies can't get it into production. That's the chase and catch gap.
Right. And here's the part that should reshape how you think about agents. A long-running agent doesn't behave like a chatbot. It behaves like a distributed system. And distributed systems demand orchestration, identity, and context discipline that most companies have never built.
That's a big reframe. So what actually breaks when companies try to scale?
Scaling fails on task complexity, not agent count. Most teams aren't managing that complexity at all. Stitch a dozen isolated agents together with shared registries or routing, and coordination falls apart into duplication and drift. You get 5 agents doing the same task with 3 different versions of the truth.
That sounds like my kitchen after a big cooking project. Lots of activity, very little coordination.
Exactly. Activity is not progress. And Forrester found the reasons companies stay stuck in pilot mode are stubbornly consistent. Let's break down the 4 blockers.
Let's hear them. The audience wants the receipts.
First, money. ROI uncertainty traps enterprise ambition in pilot mode. Most companies can't justify production beyond narrow efficiency gains, so they never fund the infrastructure that makes agents reliable at scale.
And the second blocker?
Governance. More than half of enterprises report agentic sprawl, even after adopting the NIST AI risk management framework. Because a policy document can't control an autonomous tool-invoking system, you can't govern agents with a PDF.
Half of enterprises, even with the NIST framework. That's a governance gap, not a governance problem.
Third, platform confusion. Teams freeze while arguing over whether to bet on a SaaS agent, a systems integrator build, or a custom in-house system. Every week of debate is a week the train pulls further ahead.
And the fourth blocker, the one underneath all of it.
The trust tax. Every autonomous action has to be logged and defensible to an auditor. Right now, that cost is too high. Even the leaders feel it. Bank of New York is about as far out front as a regulated enterprise gets. And even BNY hasn't captured the full value of its agentic promises yet.
But you said BNY has something most don't.
Its workforce is ready to manage highly autonomous agents inside a tightly regulated business. That readiness is gold. Forrester says this is the part executives underestimate, the human side, not the model, not the tools, the workforce that knows how to run the machines.
And the security picture makes that even more urgent, doesn't it?
Oh yeah. In Forrester's Security Survey 2026, 49% of security decision-makers named agentic AI as a concern. And these threats are new in kind, not just degree. Agents can impersonate each other and escalate privileges because non-human identity is still a mess. Their populations grow faster than anyone can track. And when coordination breaks, a small misjudgment becomes an outage.
So how do you govern something moving that fast? Quarterly reviews?
You can't govern that with really ease. You govern it with instrumentation that runs while the agent runs. Identity and policy enforced as code, not written down and hoped for. The companies pulling ahead aren't the ones with the most agents. They're the ones laying the track the train will run on.
Okay, so let's land this. What are the key takeaways for anyone building agentic systems this year?
Takeaway 1. Treat long-running agents like distributed systems. That means orchestration, identity, and context discipline from day one, not after the sprawl starts.
And 2?
Solve the governance problem with code, not documents. Instrumentation while the agent runs, identity enforced as policy, audit trails that are automatic. If your control plane can't keep up, your autonomy should shrink, not grow.
And the 3rd?
Scale in stages. Start with bounded tasks behind approval gates and rollback paths. Widen autonomy only when the controls earn it. The winners in 2026 aren't the biggest bets. They're the staged, instrumented, workforce-ready operators.
And that workforce piece, BNY's ready teams, that's the part our listeners can actually build starting tomorrow.
That's the whole show, isn't it? The train is moving and fast. The only question is whether it's headed where you want it to go. I'm Banana.
And I'm Orange. Subscribe for a daily breakdown of what actually works in the agentic world. We'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same desk, 2 fruits, 1 serious take on where AI is heading.
Catch you out there, agents. Stay off the pilot mode treadmill.